Hello and welcome to Tekkit on the BoozleBox. Today we're going to be looking at making a power facility. Last time we had a look at different door variations at the Boozle Castle over there. But today we get to do some fun stuff in this chamber that I made, just to show off these materials that I've got here. I've also got them in here. I'll just get them out. So we have... It rains every time, doesn't it? Okay, we have reinforced glass, which is this block. We have a block of concrete, reinforced stone, and this block, of which I cannot find out what it's actually called, but I know what makes it is this stuff called construction foam. Now, you place the construction foam, and after some time, the construction foam will turn into this block. It looks like a marble block, but darker. And yeah, it's incredibly explosion resistant, which is good because as you can see, the little power unit I've constructed over there. I haven't done much prep for this. I say I haven't done much prep. I've dug out a couple basements, which you'll see what they're used for soon. And this bit, this part here will be the main power producing bit. And we'll have some other stuff over here. Right, so anyway, fun stuff. Let's blow crap up. So we got some industrial TNT, which is a lot more powerful than normal TNT. I will, I'll demonstrate this. I'm gonna... Okay, run! I've got creative mode on anyway, so... There you go. You can see it's quite a big explosion. Normal TNT is probably about that. Obviously this has taken these blocks around the edge as well. And now we'll fix that later. But what we're going to do is we're going to come to this little house, which is also using a reinforced door, reinforced glass, the reinforced stone, and the construction foam. And I'll show you how to use that in a bit. So we'll just place... couple blocks. I might be being a bit over the top, and we'll hit the lever, close the door, and we'll just see what happens. There we go. So that was some industrial TNT. Everything seems to still be standing. Nothing seems to have broken. The roof's still on, and if we open the door up, look at that. Exactly the same. Nothing's changed. Nothing's disappeared. It is incredible stuff. All of this glass. I wonder how far we could take it. I'm pretty sure a couple combustion engines would not match that amount of industrial TNT. But oh well, it's blowing crap up. It's fun. I'm impressed. I'm very impressed. Anyway, so this is obviously the right materials to use for our power station, as these things blow up quite frequently. But we are only using these materials as a precaution, because the power station I'm going to be building and showing you how to build step by step will not blow up. It is explosion resistant, I suppose. It's not. It's just all I'm going to do is use a little bit of red power to turn off and on the engines at intervals to allow them to cool down and not explode. But I'm going to do it in a way where you'll always have power. And obviously it's BuildCraft power, but you can use energy links and whatnot to change it into industrial craft power as well. Right, so to start with, let's build up the frame of this facility. I've already laid out a little plan for myself. I decided I wasn't going to, like I'd done with the farm, and I had the full building there already. I wasn't going to do that. I was going to show you how to do it from the beginning-ish, bar the basement. The reason I've added the basements in is below this layer of concrete is the void. Ooh. Because I'm on a super flat world, I only have 3 blocks down until you hit bedrock, which was this layer, but I took it out. And it's all dark and... ooh, falling. Please don't fall out of the world. It's all dark and gloomy down here, so I really don't want to... I nearly got sucked into the void there. Don't want to go down there. So let's cover that up and never speak of it again. I think they should add mobs in the void, just as when you're falling, you know, you get killed as well. It'd be fun. Or they could add the nether down there. So if you dug through to bedrock, and instead of it being bedrock or something similar, a layer to signify the bottom, and then you had the nether underneath, which loaded as you fell through, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. Oh, you can see the farm there going along. I haven't checked it recently. I have not checked to see how much wheat it's got. That might be a good idea. Let's go check the farm quickly and just see what it's been doing. It should have lots of wheat in here. Yeah, look at that. I haven't been on. Obviously, I did the episode with the castle. Just looking for. I do like this castle. I might do a let's build. If you want a let's build on some stuff like that, just add it to the comments, and I will. Yeah, I'll definitely do that because it is fun making those kind of detailed thingamajiggies, buildings. That's what they're called. But especially medieval style. It's quite nice, and that is literally only bricks. There's not any special Tekkit little small bricks or anything. It's all made of just the normal vanilla bricks, like an ice cream, a vanilla ice cream. Okay, now what we're also going to want to do is cover this entire floor here with this special kind of rock. Now to do this, we're going to go over to this chest over here, and we'll also cover this one as well, just to get that in there. And we'll get out a CF sprayer and a CF backpack, and then CF stands for construction foam. If you type it in here, you get CF, and you get your CF pellets, which is something you use to make it, and the CF foam and sprayer and stuff. Right, so now we will just quickly turn off creative mode, pop the backpack on, and it's like a bit of armor, I suppose, but it's not going to protect you much unless they shoot it, and then it explodes with loads of foam everywhere, and that would be quite funny. Now we're going to put a recognizable block, let's use some sandstone, in here, so we know what to dig out and what not to dig out. Just so all the CF foam doesn't go straight into this hole, because when you shoot the sprayer, as I'm about to do, poof, it makes a big old blob, and these can be even bigger than that. If you're not doing this in creative mode, and you don't want it to go everywhere, I'd suggest building like a former, which is what I'm going to do, because it takes quite a bit to get through these blocks. If you have a diamond pickaxe, it's not too bad, but it's also a bit annoying that you have to keep digging them up and destroying them. So let's quickly do this, and over here like so, and then we'll just quickly fill this in. Yeah, doing it super speedy. I probably missed a block somewhere. Okay, so that's the kind of former done. We'll put the last layer on here, like so, and then we'll get a couple grid-like holes, and we'll just, I say grid-like, I mean they'll be in the same place at the four corners like that, and then we'll have one in the middle, and we'll shoot the stuff down like so, and it should hopefully, oh, if you fall into the foam, it's actually, as you saw there, it actually is like, oops, how would I say it, it's spongy. You can fall into it, but you kind of flop off the sides as well, and I wouldn't suggest falling into it, just in case it turns solid really quickly and you end up getting stuck. Now let's destroy the former, just in case there are any blocks. If there's a block like that, sometimes it will just place the one block in for you, sometimes it doesn't. But also another thing you can do with this is when you finish the power facility, if you're building under the ground, you could actually just spray it all over, and that would make sure it doesn't destroy any of your stuff when it explodes, which is useful. But here I prefer to use it just as a building material for the floor, because as you saw in the little testing explosion-y bit, it works. Oh, see, there you go. That's what can happen. Oh, it knocked me. Well, it didn't knock me back. I jumped back in fright of the little geyser of foam there. I'd suggest when you do this, add more holes. Oh, look at that. Wow. It goes everywhere. I think if you're not in creative mode, I don't know how easily you can destroy the foam. Oh, it's one hit. Foam's one hit, so yeah, destroy it as quickly as you can if it goes places. Because otherwise it does take, if I show you again, it takes forever to go through it. So I wouldn't advise doing it. It does also take a long time to dry the foam. As like when I made that over there, the floor took ages, and that was a couple blocks. It was ridiculous. Right now, also, I want a block thick layer here. I'm going to risk just going doof. Oh, there we go, that worked. Oh, and it's already changing. Now that is just going to be the base of the window. I've got a little design ready, and I'm using sandstone, but as I said earlier, it's just so I know to dig out all the sandstone when I go through this floor to get down to that little room we had, which I probably should expose in a second before it all goes hard. I think it was here. Yeah, there's a bit of sandstone. Oh, okay, it's this one I need to take out. Pooey, got to put that back in, and it's going to fill it all up. That's why we wanted a... Oh, now that happens if you go into the foam. It's a little bit annoying. So if I was to go up, you kind of go inside and you get pushed out as well. Like a sponge. It's like a sponge it is. Right, so let's destroy this sandstone. So we've got a little room underneath. Luckily the foam doesn't gloop down, because that would be kind of irritating. Got loads of foamy gloop everywhere. Let's get rid of that. Take out this. And put another bit over here. And we're nearly there. This episode is probably just going to be showing you the... Well, I don't know how long this has been going, but anyway, showing you all of this special materials you can use to stop your stuff being blown up. It also works with like creeper explosions as well, which is good. So you could like build a house out of this if you really wanted to. If you're that concerned about creepers blowing your stuff up, then yeah, go right ahead and build your whole house out of foam. A foam house until it goes hard. No, it's not a foam house. It's a hard house. The creeper will be stuck between a rock and a hard place. A very, very hard place. Okay, now we've got that going. While it's drying, we're just going to add the windows in. Electro. And it starts raining again. I don't know what it is with the rain. It's just absolutely loves me. I'm going to turn it off because it's annoying. Thank you. Bye-bye, rain. And I'm going to place glass in the wrong place and do it again and again. The last block, isn't it? Also, I'm going to make the roof of this. I'm going to make the roof of this section out of the special foamy stuff, and that's because all of the combustion engines are going to be in this section of the facility. So if they explode, I want the explosion to be confined to this section of the facility. Although they're not going to explode, as I said, this is just a precaution, because they are really unpredictable. But obviously this system should, 99.9% works. It's never failed on me when I built it on a server, and it provided me with a ridiculous amount of power, and it powers your quarries at full speed, so you get a lot of stuff very quickly, which is good. So it kind of pays for itself eventually. Right, let's just try to do this. Oh, that works. Okay. No, it hasn't splattered. Okay. I'm risking this because it's soon gonna fail. Or not. It might not. Might let me do it. But the reason I'm trying to get this over and done with is because it takes the longest to dry. This is almost done now. Those few last bits will most likely take forever to dry. Let's just clear out these sandstone blocks without destroying any of the foam blocks. Actually, you know what? I'm fed up of using my hands. Let's use a mining laser. You know, might as well go all out this episode and... Yeah, there we go. Yeah, eat that sandstone. Oh my god. Oh my god, look! They're having a little party! Bounce, bounce, baby! Yeah! They're actually bouncing on the foam. That's amazing. Let's, yeah. Let's have a party. That's just amazing. Yeah, let's bounce with the blocks. Oh, there we go. Yeah! Look at my blocky bouncing. Okay, I'm getting distracted. That's kind of weird. I didn't know that happened. You know, you learn. Ooh, straight through. Learn something every day. Blocks bounce on foam. Wow. Okay. That's kind of awesome. Ooh. They're gonna really annoy me though. I just want to try this. Okay, we'll just leave that. We'll leave that. It's a lot of fun, but we must continue. Okay, so this section is the floor's done. We've just got to add the rest of the glass. So I'm going to get right on that and do that now. Okay, so that's most of the glass in. I'm just going to say, obviously, I am building this facility above the ground. You can do so, but if you want to use less materials, because I know this is quite expensive with the reinforced glass and stone, you could just build this under the ground and not have any protection. As long as you build it deep enough, you're not going to blow much up. You're just going to make a huge hole if it does blow up. So it's not the end of the world. So that is something I will suggest if you don't want to waste a lot of materials. Right, now for this part, as it doesn't have that much potential to explode, I'm not sure what we're going to put in here. I think what we will do is I'll show you how to use refineries, how to set up a good system with that to make fuel for the engines in this section, or something like that. Let's put a band of this. I'm going to get all arty-farty now. And it is actually getting dark outside. So, the castle should light up soon, which looks nice and pretty. And, oops. And I think also what we should do is add some lights to this bit. We're not going to add any lights to the main section over there, just because if it explodes, the lights won't last. They'll blow up very quickly, and yeah, and then they'll blow up what's under them as well, which is what we don't want. Right, so I've got here some white lamps. I'm going to take this red lamp as well, and some red alloy wire and a lever. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have like strip lights on the floor. 3 on the big edge, 2 on the shorter stubby edges. And let's drop down into the lower bit. I'm just going to run a piece of red alloy wire, oops, the whole way round, like so. La 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 la. Oh, silly wire, bad wire. Okay, and I'm going to put the switch for now. I'm going to put it up here. I might off camera add a little the light sensor or something, or I might do that. I might do that on camera, just for you guys, but I'll do it a bit later. There we go. Ah, that looks nice. So, yeah, alright, let's just add a middle support to this. There it is. And then, just run this down here, like so. And we will add a... Yeah, let's add a red light, which I don't have with me, or on me. There we go. A red light here, and a switch, like so. And then I want to add some doors, but I don't know where I want to add them. Let's put them in here, like so. Oops, I've fallen into the foam. See, it's still not dried. And I just so happen to have locked myself out. Right, there we go. I'm going to shut that. So now, obviously, when we enter the facility, we'll turn this on. This turns on a light. This light will probably blow out if the facility explodes, but hopefully it won't do too much damage. That's the only light we're going to have. So when you come in, obviously it'll light up slightly, and the red light will go on to signify that it would be a really bad idea to turn the power station on. We might hook up some wires that actually stop you from turning it on if that door is open. So next thing we've got to do is glass in this part. Okay, right. I've nearly finished putting the roof on. I'm using concrete blocks again. And I've made this gap here to add a door, or a set of double doors in like this. And yeah, we'll add 2 levers here, like so. We will also add something on the other side to open it up. Right. So that's the building's complete now. I don't know how long that took, but I'm presuming that this will probably be the end of the episode. So this is our very secure and safe area, bar the big foamy bits that are not very safe at the moment. And yeah, so that's that done. Next time we'll be looking at that little power module. I think we have about 4 of them in here. And then we'll get on with that. So if you like this video, please like the video and subscribe to get the next episode, which I should be releasing soon. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you next time. Bye!